Hi, I'm Mark and welcome to Remarkable Reverse Mortgage. The next step in the reverse mortgage process is a personalized proposal. It'll be based on your numbers, an estimate of the costs, how to contact counseling, which is the next move on your part. So let's look at the first part of this. What government insurance means for me, who owns my home, a lot of questions. The documentation is very good. You don't need to sign any of these documents. These are for your information. And there's a lot of good information in here. This is the illustration of your HECM, your home equity conversion mortgage. There's your line of credit after paying off the existing mortgage. Here's the mortgage insurance premium, the fees, and the equity reserve is the amount of money that's left after you would take any, or even if you took all the money out of your reverse mortgage. So that's the illustration page, the donut page. This is a bit of more information, the basis for our analysis. It'll give you the background and the loan we're referencing here. The next steps, which is very important, independent counseling. You'll see the information in a few slides of how to contact counselors, local or national. I like to bring this up. This is a no-risk loan application. Nothing in here is binding. Anytime, if you feel you want to stop, pause, or whatever, that is completely up to you. There's no pressure here. You are in charge of this entire process from start to finish. This is the list of counselors who provide HECM counseling. If it's in blue here, national phone counselors, as I've highlighted. You can call any one of these people. That's completely up to you. These counselors will typically do your phone counseling in the next day or two, but they will charge you. And it'll be around $200 or less. I don't know the fees exactly. You'll discuss that with them. The second list, these are the local counselors that are available. In Colorado, there's only a handful of HUD-approved counselors. And so you can look at this list. You can call anyone here. They typically will waive the counseling fee. I can't say if they will or not. Sometimes they'll take a little longer. Whoever you select, whatever you decide, that's your reference point for that. This is an example of what we call the reverse AM chart. You've probably seen these on your current loan or a past loan. It gives a great deal of information, you know, the loan balance here, the expected rate. This chart is based on your home appreciating at 4% over the life of your loan, which is, in Colorado, is pretty conservative in many ways. These are the expected costs. They're not written in stone, but they give you a good representation. So let's take a quick peek at what this loan would look like in 5 years. In 5 years, let's go over the interest, would be $8,954 at current rates. The loan balance will have grown to $135,400, and your line of credit would have increased to $98,600. Your property value would have gone up in those 5 years 20% roughly, from $500,000 to $608,000. But this is interesting, the last one. Your equity when you started the loan was $406,000, and now at that growth rate of 4%, your equity is $472,000. This next one is the comparison of loan products. The first one in the dark outline with all the highlighted, that's the one we're working from, and it gives your margin, your expected rate, your interest rate cap. This is called a cap 5. In other words, over the life of the loan, the worst that could ever happen is it would go up 5% from your starting rate. It shows how much money is available the first year. You can't take it all the first year, and that'll show you how much is available. Down at the bottom, the additional information. Mandatory obligations are basically the stuff you have to pay off, like paying your fees in the loan and paying off your existing mortgage. Next slide. The estimated cost of closing. At Remarkable, we always overestimate. Here's an origination fee. That's the maximum you could pay, $6,000. The mortgage insurance premium, $10,000. That's 2% of the $500,000 value in this illustration. It's the largest cost, one-time cost in a reverse mortgage. But that is also what cements this entire deal together for the life of the loan, as long as you have this loan and stay in that house. And here's the other costs. As we go down, you can see there's lender's title and notary and recording and credit report appraisal. So the total costs in this one are about $19,500. When you contact a counselor, they will give you some homework to do. The counseling session is completely independent of me or anybody else involved in this deal. Their goal is to give you the best perspective and information on a reverse mortgage. They're not trying to talk you into it or out of it. They're highly skilled on giving you the background and personalizing the situation to you. We can't take an application until you've been through counseling and you have a counseling certificate. So that is your next step. Thanks for watching. Any way I can be helpful, you can contact me. Hopefully this was useful information for you. I'm Mark with Remarkable Reverse Mortgage.